Here for those of you who are new to seeing this hot mess on your feed. I'm here to be your friend, accountability partner, motivator. Just a second ago, I was here to be your workout buddy. By the way, if you didn't check out workout 6, this workout is brutal. And now that I've got it done, I'm gonna make myself a sausage, make myself something to eat really quick before we go for our walk. If you didn't know, for November, we are raising money for the American Cancer Society and also bringing awareness to lung cancer awareness, because November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month. But we have pledged 30 miles this month. I am doing this with my workout crew, a bunch of friends, but anybody can hop on. And if you don't want to walk it out with us, you don't have to. This was something that me and my workout crew decided we were going to do to kind of just keep us a little bit more accountable. I mean, it's one thing to kind of make goals and say, I'm going to walk every day, or I'm going to walk a mile every day. But when you kind of have your crew keeping up on you, keeping tabs, checking in with you, asking how many miles you walked, how many blocks you walked, and when you're also pledging something for a good cause like the American Cancer Society, it keeps you on your toes a little bit more, keeps you on track a little bit. So I was watching Thomas DeLauer, which, by the way, if you don't know who that guy is, he's amazing. He's a guru. I love him. He was like me at one point in his life. He was really big, and he made some drastic lifestyle changes to kind of bring his health into check and to lose some weight. My hair is a mess from this workout. I want to keep it up because I'm cooking right now, but I don't like the mess that I have on my head right now. It is really hard to do workouts with over 4 feet of hair, let me tell you. We're going to fix our hair really quick. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, Thomas DeLauer, amazing guy. He actually takes the time to do the work as far as research goes, and that's one of the reasons why I follow him. I love to follow him to see what he has discovered or found. He talks all kinds of things. Nutrition, for example, fruits. The fruits that you want to eat if you're trying to kind of lose some weight and stick to more of a lower sugar kind of diet. By the way, did you know strawberries, raspberries are your best bets? Blueberries are okay, but they're higher on the sugar content, so if you are low carb or keto, you don't want to eat a whole cup of blueberries. You want to eat like 10 blueberries, maybe 15 at the most. Strawberries and raspberries you can do good with like a half a cup. But he talks about lots of different things, and one thing he just recently discovered and shared is the studies about walking. And one of the things, aside from being amazing for your workouts, amazing cardio, and just superior conditioning when it comes to your cardiovascular system, he was saying that studies show that when you ate before you worked out or walked, did your cardio, you were actually, your body's still kind of in this fat burning mode, and it's just going to continue to burn the fat even after you stop walking. I don't know if any of you have ever been on a treadmill before, if you've ever walked on a treadmill and then got off of it, you felt like weird, like you're still walking. That's kind of an experience that I've been feeling lately, going on my walks, doing my pledge for the American Cancer Society. But I really wanted to try what he was describing in his video with eating a little bit before I go for my walk. So I worked out in a fasted state, which I prefer. I feel like when I'm in a fasted state, especially when I've had my vitamins, my supplements in the morning, I feel like I have more energy. I feel like I'm really doing good as far as burning fat. When you are in a fasted state, your body's glucose levels are naturally lowered, so it wants to tap into your fat reserves. Also wants to tap into your muscle reserves as well, which is why I do caution people about fasting. If you're feeling off, if you're feeling kind of low on energy, if you just don't feel right, if you feel nauseous and you're still going to go for that workout, try to put something in your gut, because that might mean that you're so low on your reserves, your body might be more prone to going into your muscles and breaking down your muscles as opposed to your fats. And that, guys, honestly is science. Biologically speaking, when our body has to go into our own reserves to break down something for energy, it wants to break down protein because it takes about 3 minutes as opposed to 5 hours with the lipid molecules on our trouble zones, on our abs, on our love handles, on all that great fun stuff. But studies still indicate that working out in a fasted state will get you burning more fat off your body, more visceral fat off your body in your trouble zones. Why? Well, because if you didn't know, when we eat something, our body wants to burn through what we just ate first before it goes into these reserves. So we worked out in a fasted state this morning. I have the energy, but we're about to do at least 2-mile hike up in these woods. So I feel like we're going to test Thomas DeLauer's theory out right now. We're going to make a little small, nice, high protein, low carb meal so that we have some good energy to burn through on this walk, and we're gonna see kind of how we're feeling afterwards, because yesterday when I got home, I was exhausted. I did our workout, and then we did 3 miles hike, and I was pooped, and I was done. This go round, I feel like I'm gonna feel a little bit better. And today what I'm making is real simple, easy, low carb, kind of like a breakfast sandwich. Let me show you really quick. I gotta find my low carb tortillas. I'm gonna get a little plate out here for the sandwich. So I found these not too long ago. They are 0 carb tortillas. They have become my new staple and replacement for like breads. And they really are. They're 0 carbs. If you are low carb or keto, check out your carb manager. I like the calorie count on this. It's 25 calories for one of these little tortillas. These actually taste like real flour tortillas. They don't taste weird. They don't taste like they have artificial stuff in them. And if I look at the ingredients on this, a lot of this is just water, wheat gluten, salt, sunflower oil. So it's like, it's not really highly processed. These I think are a really great alternative if you are low carb or keto, or your doctor says you kind of got to cut down the sugars. For those of you who don't know, breads, carbs, they are broken down in your bodies as sugars. I have this little mini dash griddle that they fit almost perfectly in this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna warm them up, and in a second we're gonna cook an egg. We're gonna put a sausage with that egg, and also some Tillamook cheese, sliced cheese. So we're gonna make ourselves our own little breakfast sandwich. We're waiting for the sausage patty to cook, which it's cooking. Ah! It's very hot. Ah! It's not done cooking just yet though, so we'll chit chat a little bit before we finish up this breakfast sandwich. I hope you're all doing wonderful today. If you're catching this live later, please drop in the comments where you're watching from, why you're here, how you stumbled upon me. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm just here to be your crazy friend, trying to motivate you and bring you out of that shell, hopefully to get some more physical activity. Why? Well, a couple years back, I was not very happy with where I was in my life or feeling comfortable in my skin. During COVID and the lockdown, me and my friends couldn't get out to the gym, but we were stuck at home, so we started doing workouts from home, and we actually made it into a thing. One of us would go into a digital chat room, we'd all have our cameras on, we'd point our cameras, one of us would, to our TV screens, and we'd do a workout video or a workout off of YouTube. Now it's just kind of been a thing, and since I'm 100 pounds down and I've maintained that now for 3 years, it's just, the momentum's just going. Our workout crew is growing. Our people that join us from home working out with us are amazing, and they keep growing as well. And so because of it, it kind of keeps me showing up for you. It kind of keeps me consistent. And I think that's where I was lacking, honestly, when I would struggle with my weight, my diets, my exercise. I start off really strong and I do well for a good few weeks, and then you slide back into your old habits. You have a cheat day or two, you have a party. Man, October was really rough for me. October was like Thanksgiving. I kept having party after party, and the candy, oh yes, that sugar demon, it got me, I ain't gonna lie. So we also practice intermittent fasting. That's one way, guys, if you struggle with your diet and you're like me and the craving control is like not always there, intermittent fasting is a really great thing that kind of helps reset your metabolism. Also helps you kind of detox all that excess sugar and bad stuff that you might have eaten earlier in the week. But now, I don't really stick to any set like diet or routine. I just kind of watch my portion size. I do from time to time, especially if I feel like I'm hitting a stall or I'm gaining, I do go back to basics with tracking. If you track your calories and you figure out what your actual calorie intake limit is, it's really helpful if you're trying to lose weight, because if you go over that calorie limit, you're not going to lose weight. The trick to losing weight is to find your calorie limit and then create a little deficit by either eating less or working out more. So I always caution my friends, especially those of you who hop on these workouts with me. These are really, I mean, they're not hard workouts. They're really easy moves we do for about 30 seconds each. But if you're hopping on the workout, do not throw all that work away by eating McDonald's or eating some crap. Try to stick to good whole foods. There's a lot of great alternatives that you can make. And when you actually put forth the effort, you'll find that you don't always miss those foods or those flavors. Like last night, I wanted a Philly cheesesteak. So what I did was I made everything for Philly cheesesteaks. I bought bread for my kids because my kids eat carbs, but I hollowed out a bell pepper and I stuffed that with the Philly cheesesteak. It was amazing. It tasted just as good as a Philly cheesesteak in the bread. In fact, I think it tasted better, and I did not miss any flavor. I did not miss any food. Ooh, okay, our tortillas are warmed up. We stuck them in our griddle. And I think our sausage is done, so we're gonna fry up this little egg. Also, guys, when you do track, if you are going back to the basics and you're tracking your calories, do not forget to include the oils that you're using in your cooking. If you are low carb or keto, or you're trying to kind of stick to that kind of Atkins paleo lifestyle, don't go with hydrogenated oils. Use something like avocado oil. Olive oil is really good, extra virgin olive oil, even sunflower seed oil. We're cracking this little egg into our griddle here. I like making this breakfast sandwich with a fried egg. You can make them scrambled or over medium, or so the yolk is a little bit harder. But in particular for this sandwich, I really like it with a fried egg. I like that little yolky. It actually kind of turns itself into like a mini grilled cheese sandwich. Where did my paper towels go? I've got paper towels off to the side here. I'm all dipping in and out. But I just wanted to sit here and share what I was making with you after our workout so that all of you had full disclosure of what it is that I do. I don't always... I do post pictures and stuff like that. I usually eat later in the day. It's 12:12 right now. Hey, 12:12. It's 12:12 right now on the Pacific West Coast. Usually I eat after 12, but lately I've been eating around like 2, 3, or 4, which is cool. The problem with the intermittent fasting sometimes is that you get so used to not eating and your body does not feel hungry. It doesn't release that hormone ghrelin, which makes us have an appetite and sometimes feel hangry. But when that stops, you kind of realize, oh shit, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, I haven't eaten anything. And that's one of the reasons why I say I don't stick to any set routine, because I want to keep my body in kind of a state of confusion. This little tortilla got a little harder, but that's okay. Okay, so I forgot to get my spatula, so I'm using my hand. So I put this little fried egg here on this tortilla. I have one other tortilla I'm going to put on top of it, but first I'm going to throw a little salt on here. Salts, you know, a lot of times diets will have you cut out your vital minerals, or at least go a little bit lower. A lot of people have problems with too much salt intake. That can lead to water retention if you're trying to lose weight and your scale's not moving. First of all, don't beat yourself up. A lot of the times it's things that are out of our control. For example, ladies, if it's Shark Week, it's not happening. Trust me, it's not happening. Your body's going to retain water. It's not going to reflect on your scale, your progress. So just don't get frustrated with yourself. Keep the course. Still keep doing what you're doing. And if you have a bad day, if you have, like me, I have really bad chocolate cravings at night, don't beat yourself up. If you kind of slip up, just make the resolution and resolve for the next day to not do the same thing. So we put the sausage on the egg, we put the cheese on the sausage, and then we topped it with the other tortilla. Now I'm gonna stick this little guy back in the griddle, kind of close it. It's gonna make like a little breakfast case. Damn it, it always breaks the yolk too. When I make the egg too yolky, it wants to break the yolk. Don't break the yolk. Don't do it. It broke the yolk. That's okay. It's still gonna taste amazing. You just have a little bit more of a cleanup underneath. Oh, this griddle. I don't like having to clean up broken egg yolk. It's not fan, but you know what? It tastes amazing. So we're gonna let that go for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna enjoy that, and then we're gonna get to our walk. We're gonna go walk it out. What did you guys make for breakfast today? Or what did you make for your first meal of the day, I should say. I have a lot of friends that practice intermittent fasting. They don't eat breakfast. I usually will skip breakfast. If I do eat something in the morning, it's like a protein shake. Protein shakes are really good at coating your stomach, making you feel like you're really full, especially if you don't shy away from supplements. If you found a really good whey protein shake mix or other types of proteins that have vitamins, minerals, and some like really good stuff in there, it can actually kind of quell that hunger and those cravings down a little bit. The ones that I really like, I love Premier Protein shakes. Some flavors can be a little bit sweeter than others. Others, like their cinnamon roll shake, oh my goodness, is amazing. It's packed with a lot of protein, some really good nutrients and vitamins. I also like Prove It's drinks, if you haven't come across their drinks yet. They make some really great protein shakes that are not only no sugar, They're also gluten-free and vegan, and they have so much amazing flavors. This one's called Chai Nights, and I don't actually use the whole packet, which is why this one's open. I only need about like half a packet, maybe even a third of a packet to kind of really make a good flavored protein shake. And I mix things in my protein shakes. I don't just, you can drink them on the go, but I found that when you put forth that little effort, you can make some amazing tasting things that are good for you and that won't break your diet. And I think my egg sandwich is done. I should have grabbed something to get it off this griddle though. Ooh, because it's hot. Okay, we're gonna slide that off of the griddle. And there you have it, guys. This is a breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna scarf down really quick before we go on our walk. We just had an amazing workout. I do hope you come join us again for our next workout. We're usually here Monday through Friday between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you miss the live streams on Facebook at Keeping It Keto with Friends, or on Instagram and TikTok at mama_takashu, that's TAKASHU. You can always catch the replays on our YouTube channel, Work It Out with Danny. I give massive amounts of love and appreciation to all who like and subscribe, and anybody who is at least making the attempt. I know it's a struggle. I have been there. I am still a work in progress. I still have weight to lose. I still have parts of my body that I'm trying to sculpt. And I think, guys, when you don't focus on being perfect, but you just focus on being a little bit better each day, and you find that focus and make that commitment to yourself to just keep at it, even throughout all the failures, that is where you will see transformation take place. That is where you will see it happen for yourselves. And that is where you're going to find all that amazing payback for all the hard work you're doing. So stay active, stay fit, stay healthy, my friends. Enjoy your day, enjoy your food, enjoy your life. We're gonna hit this and then we're gonna go hit that walk. Until next time, guys, stay active, stay fit, stay healthy. And if you're one of my friends doing low carb or keto, even with zero carb tortillas, keep it keto by TikTok.